Let's talk a little bit about flight training and how we do that. LeTourneau uses a curriculum called FITS, FAA Industry Training Standards, and we were actually the second university in the United States to adopt the FITS curriculum. FITS basically is a scenario-based flight training curriculum. So in the old days, back before we had FITS, and what most flight training institutions do nowadays is what we call maneuver-based flight training. And that's when you might go and learn a maneuver, say turns around a point, where you learn to fly an airplane in a circle over a point. And you simply learn how to do the maneuver. The flight instructor might demonstrate it for you, and then you land the plane at the end of the day, and you've learned how to do this maneuver. Well, the problem with that type of training is that you're not learning how to really use that in real-world applications. And so with FITS, we've adjusted the curriculum so that students are actually, there's a scenario going on where the flight instructor might say, okay, I'm a news cameraman, and I want you to take me out to this barn and fly me around it. I'm going to film it, and then we'll come back and land. So the student then is responsible for navigation, and they're responsible for getting out there and performing the maneuver safely. The instructor might step out of that role as appropriate to demonstrate, but then we'll step back into the role, and they might ask questions like, can we go a little bit lower here? Well, the student needs to decide, is it safe, is it legal for me to do that in this type of area? If it's populated, semi-populated, there's different regulations that control, how low an aircraft can legally go. And so there's a lot more decision making involved with the FITS curriculum under the instruction of a flight instructor. And so our students are learning how to make wise decisions early on, and consequently are able to pass their FAA check rides much more quickly than students who do a maneuver-based flight training. And that saves money, and it improves the quality of your training. And another great thing about FITS is that we are able to use a lot more flight simulation technology. The FAA allows us to do that. And so with a flight sim, we've got several different types of advanced flight sims. We can program any kind of weather condition we want, anytime we want. We can put in mechanical failures and all kinds of equipment malfunctions, all kinds of crazy things. So the training is, in some ways, in the simulator, a lot more effective than real-life flight training. Of course, we can do both at LeTourneau.